S data for 1.5 with this latest balloon. Why don't you tell me what the 2.5 hour balloon showed?
2.5 hour balloon showed that the nominal aim point seems to be degrading still down to 1300 touchdown with the closed boards.
Okay, close in?
Close in is 2,200 feet with 20% speed, with 20% speed brake, so we still got close in.
Okay, so close in, knob for 1.5 looks good, and we got a good go 3.3 if we need it, albeit a tailwind.
That's correct.
A little bit more dynamic heck, maybe.
Yes.
I'll go for the deorbit burn on time. GC?
Go.
Guidance?
Go.
FIDO?
Go.
Prop?
Go.
GNC?
Go.
Max?
Go.
Eagle?
Go.
ECOM?
Go.
FAO?
Go.
ACO?
Go.
DPS?
We're go.
INCO?
Go.
Booster?
Go.
Surgeon?
Go.
Alrighty. Pending weather, we'll get the assessment for this last dive for the team. Just tell you where I'm headed. Based on the STA assessments that we've got thus far, if we're wrong and we have a broken deck at 7, one, it's going to be pretty close to scattered. There's not much differentiation there. Crew's going to have a horizon. They have a moon. Workload is low on these dives, and based on the STA assessment, it would be a safe approach, and no leans against the vehicle or nav system, so I feel pretty good about pressing into this opportunity. So we'll get this next dive assessment and make a final recommendation.
It looks like, for the most part, through the earlier dive and currently with this last dive that Fergie just executed, the cloud layers he's seeing, if anything, are very thin in the like in the 8,000 to 7,500 foot region. From the earlier report, it was 8,000 to 7,500 foot, and he was reporting able to see xenons through that layer. From the first dive, his workload was very low. When he did press out after that dive, out to 31 miles, out 210, he only detected like about a mile-wide swath of a single cloud layer that was anything of note, but nothing significant. He was 10,000 feet at the time and didn't see anything beneath at that point. From the last dive, he made approach from the 180 to final. Saw good cultural lighting through numerous cities throughout the turn. He was able to see in the distance, so good cultural lighting, visibility through. Between 12,000 and 8,000, there was a layer that was, it looked like two distinct layers. He thought he was VMC between the two, and they were both fairly thin. And then below 8,000 feet, it was VMC to the deck. He thinks that was kind of a centralized, just one centralized cloud grouping, and doesn't think it's going to be an issue. So he sees the workload is very low. Even if it was to be a 7,000 foot broken layer, should not be an issue. And that's just, he doesn't think there's a 7,000 foot broken layer. It's just,
I understand.
If we press him for 7,000 based on the forecast, it should be no issue for the landing.
Okay, good summary, Scorch. Appreciate that. Let's get the dive numbers from him real quick. He can hold the winds till the last and just give us the touchdown conditions.
We'll get them.
Endeavour, Houston. Zimbo, Norm went around the room. The only thing we don't have insight to is Block 29, and we assume you got that all set already in the deorbit prep. That was just the mid-deck speaker. So if you're happy, we're happy.
Okay, and CJ, that is still on. Those guys are going to turn that off as part of their SUA process. So that is a complete check, and thanks very much for backing us up.
They have a go for the deorbit burn.
All right.
Give them a weather summary after that.
Endeavour, Houston, you are go for the deorbit burn.
Copy, go for the deorbit burn.
Sambo, real briefly, Fergie's been flying around the STA. He's done a couple dives to KSC 1.5. He says it's a great night to land in Florida. There may be a couple of very thin decks that you might punch through. He's breaking out just at 8,000 feet with nothing below, and the last deck was so thin he could see through it in most places. So it looks really good for KSC 1.5.
Excellent. KSC 1.5, we will do it. Thanks very much, and thanks to Fergie for checking that out.
Flight prep, 2 engines arm press, good config for the burn.
Good config for the burn, Capcom.
Endeavour Houston, you are in a good config for the deorbit burn.
Copy, good config for the burn.
Flight guidance, good burn, no trim required.
Good burn.
Good burn, Endeavour, no trim required.
Copy, good burn, no trim required.
All right. Good burn, folks, and we're in the post-burn. Prop, any deltas?
Negative flight, no deltas.
See DPS and guidance 303 on time.
Guys, go.
DPS is go. Any deltas to the gimbal power down?
No deltas flight.
Okay. Secondary actuator check not required?
It is not required, sir.
Prop, you'll give me a dump time once you get a better handle on it.
Wilco flight.
And if you had any thoughts on jet deselects or anything for your time?
No, flight will have enough forward where it'll be long enough.
All righty, good deal. High fluid thermal conditioning not required, Max?
That's correct, flight. Flight Fido.
Fido.
Go ahead.
Convoy, nav 8, and radars are all green and ready to support at the Cape. And
Okay.
we'd like to release Edwards and Northrop.
Okay, you have a go to release Edwards and Northrop. Tell them thanks for their support. We greatly appreciate it. And keep me status on the KSC.
Will do.
Flight weather on the flight loop.
See, you got all the latest obs?
I do. Latest observation. Just got in from the Cape, and it is a go observation. Broken at 11,000, overcast at 20,000.
Okay, broken at 11, overcast 20, and the STA pilot reported that it's scattered at around 12 right now, and a real beautiful view under that of the runway, and a really nice setup. So CJ will pass that on to him after we hand down and give him the energy call here.
Go for command on Iowa.
Endeavour Houston, energy, ground track, and nav are go. Touching down 2300 at 195.
Endeavour copies.
Ecom, did you see your 12K steps?
Flight Econ, we got good rad flow after 12K steps.
All right, copy that.
Flight guidance. Guidance, take GPS.
Endeavour, take GPS.
Copy, take GPS.
Endeavour Houston, latest report from Fergie and the STA is that it's widely scattered below 12,000 feet. It's a beautiful night to land in Florida.
Yeah, sounds very beautiful, Houston. We're looking forward to seeing it.
Let's see, Fido, how are we looking approaching the hack?
On energy as we approach, no change to winds or weather.
All right, GNC, any advisories?
No advisories. We did get a good repo flight.
Copy, Max.
Nominal shoot.
Copy all.
Endeavour Houston, you are on energy approaching the hack. No change to winds or weather. Go for nominal shoot deploy.
Copy on energy, the weather and nominal shoot deploy.
By GNC, the pilot is now flying.
Copy.
On at the 180.
Endeavour, on at the 180.
Got it, copy on at the 180.
In flight, the commander is now flying.
Copy that.
Gear down and lock.
Copy gear.
Main gear touchdown.
Copy.
Nose gear touchdown.
Ground speed enabled.
See immediate post landing deltas. Max?
None.
Eagle?
None.
ECOM?
None.
GNC?
None.
Prop?
None.
DPS?
None.
Inco?
None.
Booster?
None.
We'll meet them on 5-3, Capcom. Great landing. Max, any concern with the burning plume?
None, flight.
Not enough crosswind to worry about the tail?
That's correct, flight.
Okay, folks, we're getting in the post landing here. Sing out when you see your steps, or if you have deltas.
Houston Endeavour, wheel stop.
Roger, wheel stop Endeavour. Welcome home. Congratulations to you and the crew on an outstanding mission, installing the Tranquility node and opening up the cupola's windows to the world.
Well, Houston, it's great to be home. It was a great adventure.
We copy, Zambo. There are no immediate post-landing deltas. We'll meet you on page 5-3 of the entry checklist.